in to see that I am actually streaming, the usual sort of arrangement. Doop-de-doo. 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 Are we on? Acknowledge me, chat. Hi, cadmium poisoning. Acknowledge if you can hear me. I guess that indicates we're live. There we go. I'm being acknowledged. Give me a sec. Just gonna tweet out that we're live. Okay, well, it's just me at the moment. Ron had something to do. I think he was taking his kid to be murdered or something. And John suspects you all hate him when it's my stream. So he tends to stay away these days. But that's okay. We can have a fun time with just the chat, who are about 20 seconds behind me. We can just have a chill stream. Why not? We can have a nice, chill game of Nier Automata, which is a very chill game, because it's very chill about spelling itself correctly, for one thing. So, I'm just interacting with the chat here, I guess. But that's cool. We're chill. Now you stop. No, you stop it. Asks Yahtzee, do Mrs. Warden and the evil dude have Asian accents? No. Why would you think that? Crimson 5 Phoenix points out save deleted. Yes, that's the unfortunate thing about streaming this game after having played through it, because one of the provisos of playing the game to the actual end is that you have to delete your save before it's actually officially finished. So we can't do that thing we usually do, where we reload my last save and just potter about the open world. So I guess we're just starting anew. That's cool. Oh yeah, this is one thing that kind of struck me in my first experiences of this game, that they specifically say at the point where it usually says this game uses autosave, don't turn off when you see this icon, it says, psych, we don't have autosaves, haha. But here's an icon anyway, because some things are set in stone, I guess. Yeah, and there is proof of me having finished the game. My data got deleted, so there is no data. Good, I'm glad we've all confirmed that. Oh Christ, this old faff again. Chat, give me a name. Manster Truck says, did you ever finish the original Nier? I finished the first ending. I didn't realise there was another one, so I didn't play up to that point. Though, having played this game, I now have since realised. Yeah, that'll do. Bonzo, as suggested by 6A6163B_4D. Bonzo. Well, thank good you suggested that and not your own name, 416, whatever it was. Ooh, we could go all the way to hard since I did normal last time. Oh, but it says it's the most enjoyable difficulty. Oh man, who would want to play that? That sounds really boring as hell. You can't use lock on and die in one hit. Oh fine, we'll just play as hard then. I think I've already played it with the hard difficulty, because I think once you've played the first and got ending A, as it's called, then I think it switches to hard mode the next time you play, because suddenly you can't lock onto things.
Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Let me know if the audio levels are good, bad, fine, whatever.
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in. 2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
No, Hairless Walker, no one else is on the air with me right now. We're just having a chill time.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold.
Voice is a bit loud.
Toward the target.
It usually is, I find. I'll just move my mic a little bit further away. Oh, the game's a bit loud as well. Fucking hell.
By any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Everyone's got different ears.
– 12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
So is the game a bit too loud? Did we confirm that?
Long-range lasers confirmed.
Alright, bear with me.
– 11 feet down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Yeah, don't mind the bloody Elgato screen for a second.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
There we go.
Permission to engage. Permission granted.
Alright, now I'm going to shoot things. Yeah, you weren't expecting this, were you? You were thinking, oh, wasn't this a JRPG sort of thing where you can look up a girl's skirt? Well, psych, you got fooled. It's a bullet hell shooter for the entire game. Holy shit. Hard does make a difference, doesn't it? Zeta says we're going to see this cutscene a lot. I've already seen this cutscene a lot. Because the first time I played the prologue of this game, it was before the game had finished installing. And then for some reason they made me play the prologue again once it had finished installing. And then of course I saw the prologue a third time when I started after ending A to get ending B. So yeah, I'm bloody used to this now.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration. Permission granted.
Haha! It's still a shooter, but not quite the same sort of shooter it was before. And these dudes are firing bollocks at us. The dark purple bollocks cannot be shot. We have to do a special thing to get them out of the way.
Captain, I think...
Tower of It's full. There's actually 26 endings, not 27, because there's one for every letter of the alphabet. Yeah, I'm starting a new game. Crazy, right?
2B to Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders. Operator to 2B.
Japanese people just love them bullet hell shooters and their giant robots
Understood.
and their female characters wearing nurses' outfits. Okay, now it's turned into Space Harrier. You just can't keep up. Man, this is not a chill design document for this chill stream. Ow, that was not chill at all. I got piped in the face. Well, to be honest, Carcat Pilgrim, there's only about 5 or 6 actual endings that are worth getting. The rest are sort of joke endings. For example, I think if you die during the prologue, you get ending W. I don't know why. It's just something that Nier does. Because the first game had a bunch of endings. Well, most of them weren't actually endings. I don't think they're a little unclear on what ending means. Because when you can get ending A and then play the game again to get ending B, but then a whole new story starts. So I guess it wasn't an end at all. We've said the word end so many times it's lost all meaning. End, 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 end. Ending, 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 ding, 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 ding. It's like a bell with the letter N written on it. Ending, ending. Oh Christ! Maybe I do need other commentators. Oh, so now we can smash into scenery. Well, I wish someone had mentioned that to me earlier. As we can see, this chill stream also incorporates very chilly looking outfits.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So, I was being facetious earlier. This isn't just a bullet hell shooter, it's also got slashy Platinum Games melee combat, which you'll notice I have not done at all because I'm just killing everything with my gun. The gun does a very small amount of damage, but a lot of it. Melee attack does a bit more damage, but you have to get up close and in danger. Bit of a trade-off, you see. Thunderbirds112 says, just started playing Papers, Please, and I'm learning that I'm a fucking monster. No, you're not. Thunderbird112, you're just trying to get by. Yeah? It's not your fault that people didn't get their papers work sorted out. It's more than your job's worth. Ginger Nut Bookie, yes, I did play Into the Gungeon, but it just wasn't as absorbing as some games like Binding of Isaac. Because Binding of Isaac, of course, has this thing where the entire gameplay style of your run changes depending on what pickups you get, whereas in Enter the Gungeon you just have slight variance on gun.
Enemies destroyed.
Prometheus, I can't focus the fire because I do not playing hard mode and it does not have targeting. So there. Oh, Rothope wants everyone to know that he finally got a Switch. Well done, Rothope. Now your electrical devices will function.
This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
Aha! Now what I just did there was a dodge. Last minute dodge. And the last minute dodge gives you a bit of an extra attack sort of thing. Ow. And that was an example of not a last minute dodge where I got splattered. Oh, okay. I got ending W again because I died. Man, they're not fucking about when they say hard mode, are they? I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. Well, we're learning a lot of things on this stream. We're learning hard mode is bullshit. Always. Should have known better, I suppose. I mean, it is a Platinum game. Not that you'd know that. Yeah, let's just start again on normal mode, because I'm a pussy. I want to actually see some things. Well, we've got a Bonzo, so we better have a Gonzo as well. Yeah, you can't save for like an hour into the game, as Blazing Box 4 says. It's a bit silly, really. But it's all making a statement, don't you see? It's art, you heathen!
Everything that lives is
Yeah, everything that lives is designed to end.
We are
Which sounds profound until you think about it.
Never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle.
Ultra Commander says, at least they don't make you pay for hard mode. Cough, 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 Breath of the Wild. I should get that cough looked at, Ultra Commander. It sounds like words.
This is Command. Your half squadron, come in. 2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across.
Look, I could play the first 5 minutes of game over and over again and then get killed by a huge saw if you want. I'm just not sure it will be terribly scintillating viewing.
And are proceeding toward the target. Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
I'm just confirming there is no way to skip this cutscene. Ha! It's art!
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
Oh, presumably it's somewhere in the front of us, the origin point of the long-range lasers.
11B down.
Alert. Enemy unit.
Honestly, once you get into this game, I kind of liked it. Once I got past the intro. Probably because it is very weird. And you know, there's some story and characterization stuff I quite liked.
70 down.
You do have to give it some time, and I know I've never accepted that excuse. Oh, it gets better later. But you know, for the record, you have to dig kind of deep to find the interesting stuff. But once you're interested, you're interested. Sorry, I'm just taking all these lasers to the face because I'm trying to focus on the questions and the game. Is there reverb? It's probably picking up the TV audio as well. Oh yeah, I got this heavy attack that absorbs projectiles. There's not really much point in using it. Just avoid them. I know I've been pretty shit at that so far.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
Manster Truck asks, you ever consider going back to Nier now that you know there's maybe something more? I did actually. In fact, I specifically went on Steam to see if if it ever had a PC release. Turned out it didn't. Oh well. I think I'm right in saying it was a console exclusive, and I no longer have any of the consoles it was exclusive to. And that's why backwards compatibility is important, assholes.
I think.
I mean, thinking about it, Nier did leave an impression. It was mainly when that dude turned into the little skeleton phase man.
To Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting
We got the
further
first
orders.
says, a Neo Space Invaders minigame to start. Oh, you just wait.
Rendezvous with Unit 9S.
This game takes the opportunity to insert a little bit of bullet hell wherever it can. Like I said in the review, it's like someone really wanted to make a bullet hell shooter but got overruled and then has been biding their time ever since. This game certainly does have a lot of style shifts, Prometheus. And we'll be seeing most of them in the prologue, so at least you can't say it's not vaguely telegraphed. Dayran51 asks, Yahtzee, is this an example of enjoyable Japanese quirkiness? Well, that's one name for it, I suppose. Sometimes just something being made by another culture makes it automatically interesting in its weirdness, I suppose. I mean, and then of course there are games that are weird in any culture, like Killer 7. Albion the Bard says this game is clearly the passion project of a madman. And doesn't that alone make it worth checking out? I mean, there's so much cookie cutter bullshit in the AAA games these days. It's nice to get an insight into the mind of a lunatic, because then you can find other lunatics before they kill again. Lakes Hollow, yes actually, since you ask, there was a moment when this game made me sad. And won't say any more, because spoilers.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Alright, back to this business. And I'll just demonstrate them crazy dodges some more. See, it's easy to crazy dodge these lads, because they just come towards you with the sort of, if you get hit by me, it's your fault attack. Oh yeah, that's my heavy attack. It's so slow, might as well not bother. Better to use the heavy attack in the middle of a combo, really. And here we go again. Oh, we don't have the special laser attack yet. Fighter Pilot 555 says, self-destruct to expose a very juicy arse. Now, why would we want to do such a thing, Fighter Pilot? Don't you see we have to save the world from the machines? It seems like a very bad time to start looking for juicy arses. Why would you want a juicy arse, anyway? So it seems like a weird thing for an arse to be. You'd assume there's something rather badly wrong with that arse. If you squeeze in, a whole load of juice came out. Probably not worth thinking about, really. Not on the chill stream, at any rate.
Not quite.
For me, juicy means that if you squeeze it, a load of liquids like comes out of the pores and stuff.
Is that our target?
And I'd be very alarmed if an arse was juicy.
Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I managed the crazy dodge there, though it didn't seem like I did. I'm just going to take the teeth off this wheel until you can learn to be responsible with them, mister. Okay, I dodged it that time. We are officially doing better.
Laser communications recovered.
If you press normal attack right after a crazy dodge, then you do a sort of launch into the air attack. There's only like 2 kinds of enemies it works on.
Program download complete.
Okay, maybe do the launch attack in a way that doesn't mean we get eaten by the wheel's teeth all the way. Maybe that feels like the smarter thing to do. Ah. Silver Knight XX asked, even if the combat is lacking in complexity, does it at least feel good? Well, I think it has a bit of an issue with bullet sponge enemies. As you can see, we're only taking tiny slivers off this motherfucker, and this is by no means unrepresentative of combat in this game. I guess you're supposed to be shooting at the same time, but I find it difficult to hold down both shoulder buttons at once. R1 is the shoot, and R2 is the dodge button. Alright. Note that our character appears to be wearing a blindfold. I think that's a bit of symbolism, and not particularly subtle symbolism either. Maybe there's some secret reality they're not seeing or some shit.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man.
This is 9S. He's going to be our sidekick for this game. He looks like he's still in school.
My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh?
I know, right? Low-life piano. He's incredibly androgynous.
All right. I'll work
Now,
my way inside
the
and around.
combative chemistry between these two characters is that 2B tries not to have emotions and 9S doesn't. That'll come up a lot. I'm just giving you the heads up. Skipsprot says androids don't have gender. That's a good point, actually. Android specifically means a robot that looks like a man. And technically we should be saying gynoid to refer to androids like 2B that are made to look like women. I'm not sure if... I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about this, and she asked if there's a gender-neutral term for a robot designed to look like a man. And I couldn't think of one. I thought possibly simulant or replicant. What do you think, chat? Where are we? Android is a male robot, gynoid is a female robot, so what would be a gender neutral term? A robot just means a machine that's designed to do work. The word robot derives from a Czech word meaning slave. It doesn't necessarily imply that it's made to look like a human, the way Android does. We're having fun with words today on the chill stream. Like, these aren't androids, these are machines. In fact, the game makes a specific distinction between androids like 2B and 9S and machines like most of the things we fight. JBlade357 suggests Humodroid. That sounds like a robot designed to work the air conditioning. Automaton? I'm not sure that implies made in humanity's image. Gluttony 1 of 7 suggested automaton.
2B? Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Aha! Now we see the gameplay shift up once again. Now it's a 2D platformer. Except the special kind of 2D platformer where there's no platforms. Well, there's one. One very long one. Now we're playing... What was that game on the Commodore 64? You're just going around a tower the whole time. Oh, someone will know. Yeah, it's a Commodore 64 game. It had a weird name that wasn't like anything else. Hey, John Markley has started watching. Well, why isn't he on the voice chat, the slacker? I'm trying to create chemistry with myself here. Vid and Kane suggests Dude Bot and Lady Bot. Ah, John Markley's power was out up until a minute ago. What's wrong with everyone's power these days? Synthetic person, suggests Crimson Phoenix. Okay, well, I guess we've got plenty of candidates now for gender-neutral term for human-resembling robot. Alright, you just piss about down there, mate. No skin off my back.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Aha! I did a crazy dodge there. Oh, and the robot hit me as I was coming out of the down attack, which seems very unfair to me. And we have obtained a small gear. Well, at least we know it was all worth it. I just used my... Ow! Now, we went black and white for a bit because we got on low health. And then I immediately used a healing item because my character has a special chip installed that automatically uses healing items when I am low on health. And we'll get to the chip system later. Well, fine, we're just going to hang around back there. I'll just shoot your ass. Oh, I forgot. We've got a targeting mode now. Here it is. Hope it was everything you dreamed of. Although the projectile stream gets kind of haphazard while we're using it. Because personally I think it's better to just stick with standard aiming. I see a conversation in the chat relating to the chip system. It's going on that you don't have an XP bar unless you buy a chip in a shop that gives you an XP bar and then it displays one. Which is kind of fun, I guess. Actually, since we're talking about it, we can take a look at our plug-in chips. As you can see, all the gameplay elements we're currently seeing, like the HP gauge, enemy data and damage values and stuff, are all chips. So if we wanted to, we could take those out and stick in like an auto heal chip or something if we don't want it. Yeah, let's take out the HP bar. Why the hell not? Let's go crazy. Tony277 suggests remove the OS. Well, I'm not falling for that one, Tony707. As you can see, it's in my central nervous system, and if I remove it, I will die. Which is presumably one of those alternative endings we're not going to get. And there's the one I was talking about, auto use item. That means I automatically use a healing item when I'm low on health. Now you'll see my health bar has mysteriously vanished. Now that's the technology of future gaming. Surprised there isn't a chip for moving forward or attacking. Is this the way I came in? I can't remember. Yeah, probably.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
Alright then. 2B it is.
If it's not already clear, 9S wants to bone 2B. Because he's got emotions. He wants to get his 9-incher all the way up her 2B pencil. Yeah, I'm just sticking the HP gauge back in. We'll just stick it right in there. Why not? Yes. Alien Monkey 42 asks, does this game say anything interesting about robotics, or is it yet another robots do have feelings and are equal to humanity? Well, I think you might have hit the nail on the head there, Alien Monkey 42. But, you know, there's some interesting twists along the way. Oh, bum. Oh, good. I do keep walking into those, if I get hit by you, it's your fault sort of attacks, don't I? People on the chat now asking if the robots have genitals. That's a good question. I mean, presumably 2B has a few inlet ports for when she needs to charge her USB operated devices. And maybe 9S himself has some kind of outlet cord that he could possibly charge himself with. Which is funny because humans plug their outlet cords into the equivalent charging outlet in order to make themselves more tired and worn out when you think about it. Okay, that was a bad time to switch the camera. Well, now you're pissing me off, so I'm going to use my gun. You know, I kind of suspect 2B is smooth around the bend because she's not shy about wearing a skirt that literally anything could fly up in a combat environment. So she probably doesn't think she has anything worth protecting under there.
This place sure is big.
People tell me there's an achievement for trying to look up her skirt. Shall we discover that together?
Crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Incidentally, I hope you're enjoying this scenery and these particular enemies because we will never not be fighting them. Ew. Draenkin says, keep coming. Oh, Draenkin. Can't you be as grown up as the rest of us are being? We're having a serious discussion about robot sexuality. I suppose the real question is how the androids reproduce. Do they just not die? That's probably it. Yes, DevGH, solo stream, it turns out. Although John Markley is apparently on the chat, so he could drop in any time he wants, if you want him to. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is say a little wish to the fairy godmother, John Markley. Darian51 votes yes for John. I wonder if he was a Trump voter as well. John Markley himself says he's pretty sure people would rather he stays out. And now we're suddenly playing Smash TV as well. Christ, it's all over the place. Attacking multiple enemies in a row is what that special laser attack is for. Our Van Strum says John Markley seems to be fishing for compliments. Oh, surely not. Oh, Smash TV memories. Remember that one video of Smash TV I did with Gabe where we all had a huge argument over what the term Game of the Year means? Ah, oh, those halcyon days. Yeah, bored of you lot now. Well, I've got to pick up these very important items that have all been dropped. This small gear, this rusted clump, this broken key, this another broken key, oh blimey, and another small gear. I'm sure we all missed the bickering. Maybe John Markley could come in here and I could pretend to despise him for a while. It's gonna carry on like this for a while. I guess I need more things that piss me off. Gabriel was very, very good at touching my buttons sometimes. Probably the way he refused to give a straight answer to any bloody question I asked him.
Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Jeez, 2B, he's just trying to help. I need to throw it in his face like that. Teasel says argue with my dog. That's an idea. I'm not sure where he is actually. I assume he's under the couch. Actually, perhaps I should figure out where he is before I find him eating all the pies somewhere. Alright, bear with me a second. Yes. Turns out Pepper is under the couch. Pepper! Pepper, come and argue with me. Come and discuss what the nature of Game of the Year means for half an hour, just because I asked you what your favourite game was. Oh, Pepper's happy under the couch, it seems. Lowlife Piano asks, how many pies do you have in your home that he could be eating all of them? Well, you know what they say, a home can never have enough pies. No, what happened there? It wasn't, I was looking at the chat. I guess I got zapped by something. Fangs Up 7 says, I think Pepper's game of the year is Fetch. You'd be wrong. Pepper's favourite game of the year is Fetch and then refuse to let go and bite me if I want to throw it again. Blow 96 says, I'm asking this here because the Dark Souls wiki has failed me. The 2 Silver Knights with big fuck-off bows, apart from getting good, how on earth do I handle those pricks? Because I swear I'm about to throw my computer out of a window. Well, my advice would be to get in closer with the Silver Knight on the right. As soon as possible, use a high stability shield to get close enough, and then try to block his melee attacks in such a way that he falls off the ledge. Thanks for asking, Bo Blues 96. Was 96 the year you were born, Bo Blue 96? That'll make me feel old. Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. Everything's descended into a discussion of how best to deal with the Anor Londo archers, it seems. Well, probably more interesting than dealing with an endless stream of butt plug robots.
Anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Is that?
Some recovery items. Gonna need them,
more
apparently.
Animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
Hey, birds! Kill the birds! And you actually can do that. I've knocked a few out of the air, because that's the kind of android I am. Don't want no rivals for humanity's affection. Jazzbird asks, Yahtzee, what's your favourite pie? Ooh, well. They used to give us sausage meat pie in school that I used to quite like, which isn't quite the same thing as a pork pie. I can never stomach that weird transparent jelly you get in pork pies. MKFG asks, does the game do more colours later on? Well, I got bad news for you. But maybe they can use the existing colours in interesting ways.
There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out?
Well, get a wriggle on, lady.
To get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time.
Laughing CH says there's such an unholy amount of Rule 34 artwork about this game, it's ridiculous. Well, the developers can't be absolved from blame for that. I happen to know there's some kind of licensed Japanese love pillowcase for the main character of this game. But I only know that because every time I was googling the box art while making the video this week, the bloody thing came up.
Alert. High power jamming detected.
Alright, amuse yourself for a while, chat, because I'm going to concentrate on killing this thing. And getting sword in the face. And losing track of where the fuck I am. Oh, I see you've brought a friend. May I have this dance? No, you're a giant saw. Well, you didn't have to get personal about it, lady. Apparently Yoko Taro, the director of this game, asked people to compile all the lewd art of the main character of this game into a folder for him. And you know what? I respect that. Might as well ride the wave. It reminds me of when J.K. Rowling brought out that new play about Harry Potter's characters as grown-ups and said, please don't spoil the plot on the internet. And of course, inevitably, everyone spoiled the plot on the internet instantly. So, you can't really fight against Rule 34. And if you draw attention to it, you're just going to encourage more of it. Might as well ride the wave. Oh, look who thinks he's Fancy Dan. Like Solid points out, Rule 34 is good promotion. I suppose. I mean, Japan near enough endorses it. Fan-made erotic manga is its own industry, I think. A lot of very respectable manga artists got their start that way, I understand. Oh boy. If you thought there weren't enough stages to this boss fight, then we just added about 12. That seemed like a very inefficiently designed weapon. It's more hazardous to the local birds. Oh well, back to holding down the fire button. Things were an interesting moment because he almost managed to hit me. No Class Jack says, I'll be honest, I don't think I'll be picking this one up. Well, you know what? I cannot blame you at all. Because I was sort of stuck with the game for a week. I kind of got into it by the end. But I've never been a supporter of the it gets better later defense. Yeah, if you just stand right in the middle, that attack doesn't do shit. Angelique Hainaru says, Yahtzee, can you think of any game where the main character is inept and overweight? Overweight, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but most protagonists of 90s adventure games were characterized as inept. Your Guyver Threepwood and your Roger Wilco's. I don't think there's many other examples of a main character being depicted as comedically inept in gaming. I suppose Max Payne. Max Payne, especially the latter one, is an example of a character being consistently depicted as inept and unhealthy. Even though he is, you know, murdering everyone. None of it seems to count for anything. Let me think. I remember playing an adventure game called Fat Man, which was about exactly as what you'd expect from that. It was a pastiche of Batman, but you were fat. Oh, is John Markley trying to get on Discord and he can't, and I can't hear him? Well, shit. Hang on, can I pause? Hang on a sec. I'm just going to close Discord and go back in and see if that helps. Sorry, John, I've been distracted. Now I just need to get the bloody start menu to work. Alright, John, can you hear me? I still can't hear John. He's unmuted. And all the settings seem correct. Hang on, I will disconnect from the on the air room and connect back again. And I still can't hear John, so I guess I'm going to stop worrying about it. Alright, let's keep killing this giant robot. Thanks for waiting, Mr. Giant Robot. Yes, Plokite Wolf, the Escapist does have a Discord. Crazy, right? Fleeto says, Onion Knight, perfect example of an inept character in Dark Souls. I don't know, he was pretty competent in Dark Souls 3. Up to a point. Oh, the capture's doing the thing again. Always does that when you mouse over it. It should go back to normal in a bit. In theory. Or not.
9S black box signal detected. No response.
I don't know what it wants from me, this thing. Sometimes you just have to click it a few times. There you go. Ah, isn't this stream almost a train wreck? It's lucky I'm so great at solo commentary. Tayage998 says, why are they all blindfolded? Good question. Perhaps it's part of a bigger thing.
Send a support request to command.
Negative.
Oh, there's a robot there. That'll teach me for looking at the chat. Don't worry, we're nearly at the end of the prologue. And then we can start seeing what the point of all this is.
9S.
How did he manage that just from falling a long distance? Was there also a hungry bear on the top of this platform? Where the fuck did his leg go? Oh yeah, if you dodge and then do a standard long distance attack, then you do sort of a grenade. Thusly.
I have to help 9S.
Yeah, suddenly 2B is really emotional and caring about 9S out of fucking nowhere because he's lost a leg.
I have to repair him.
That's a good tip for the men of the internet, I suppose. How to get ladies to notice? Yeah, just get something to tear your leg off. She'll be forced to notice you then.
Just do what I say.
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO229 flight unit. Command 677.
Our bank crew Stum asks, we care about this guy we just met because he helped us. Sort of. From a distance. Ostensibly. Well, I hope you're all enjoying 9S as a character, because you get to play as him in the second playthrough. I say second playthrough. Second act of the game, because Yoko Taro doesn't know what the word ending means. Teasel says this feels more like Metal Gear than Nier. Yeah, there's a sort of Metal Gear vibe at this bit, isn't there? Maybe it's the oil platform business. And now we will continue holding down the button. And dodging didn't do shit. Metal Gear Solid. Ha! Two people came up with that at the same time. It talks in the sense that dogs say woof, I suppose.
I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
Dodge. Hey, PowerVid's full. You'd be crap at games too if you had no one on the voice chat who could read the comments for you.
Upper arm. Use your paws.
I'm multitasking here.
Should be
I think I'm doing quite well considering.
I told you to shut up!
Yeah, I know this game is made by Platinum Games, but I don't remember any part of the game actually saying that. I mean, I don't think they have a logo at the start, or I don't remember seeing one. I think it just says it's by Square Enix.
Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it. Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation.
Alright.
complete.
Now we have an arm. Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Too late. If only he'd followed my advice and stopped hitting himself.
You just die already!
Yeah, stabbing it once in the eye makes it the whole thing blow up. That seems like a bad place to put the self-destruct button. I mean, he might accidentally press it himself while he's putting in his contact lenses.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. Ought to be.
Contact command.
If she cut her hair, you couldn't tell them apart, could you?
No. It doesn't look like that.
Perhaps that could result in some hilarious sitcom-style mix-up. Mandrasil asks, Yahtzee, what is a Nier? Well, I don't know about what it is in this game, but in the first Nier it was the name of the main character, unless you changed it at the start. Which of course I did, because I have a very infantile sense of humour, and I wanted to call him Twat.
Don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box.
Do robots feel pain? Well, as they said in Terminator 2, if you are aware of the damage your body's undergoing, then the data could be referred to as pain. Notice how the black box is a literal cube.
Destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
Don't worry, we'll be able to save the game in a minute.
It was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
Da 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 da. Okay. Now we're on a spaceship. Maybe that was just a dream, a daydream we were having from looking at stains on the window. Hey, look in the top right, saving possible. See, how it works is that you can only save if you're within the vicinity of a saving machine.
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped out, and we secured a route into enemy territory. Now we can...
So no, it wasn't a dream, it was just their old bodies got blown up, so their consciousnesses got reawakened in new bodies up in space.
My data to the bunker.
That hasn't been made entirely clear, so I'm just clearing it up for everyone.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memory.
Yeah, so 2B remembers it because her memory got backed up before she got resurrected. 9S didn't back up his own memory, so he's basically gone back to a previous save.
Glory to mankind.
If I was mankind, I'd be a little bit creeped out by that. Ooh. Well, do we want to have PlayStation 4 to get a virus? Yeah, whatever. Bonzo or Gonzo? Okay, backstory. Hold on to your fucking hats.
Glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars.
If you've played the original Nier, you'll probably scratch your head at some of this. I think how it was that Nier was a sequel to one of Drakengard's endings, and Nier Automata was a sequel to one of Nier's endings, or something like that.
Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist.
It is left up to us to decide what Yorha means.
Once and for all.
Maybe it's just like how Marines say "Oorah," but it's different. Yorha.
Understood, sir.
Or maybe it's short for your hat, as in
Glory to mankind.
you forgot to put on your hat. Or maybe it's an acronym for Yellow Oranges Rot Healthily a Lot. Nah, hang on, let me think of something better. Your orifice reeks heartily, Annabelle. Yeah, we're continuing the whole the in-game HUD is actually part of the in-universe world thing. So the brightness fix is part of the plot. 9S is reworking our brain or some shit. The reason why it says recording in the top right is that when we play the second run through, when we play as 9S, then we see all of these choices we're currently making with our controls again, but we can't control them because obviously we're playing as 2B at this point.
Can you hear me? Alright, are we good now?
Ooh, we can flirt with 9S, or talk about him like he's our mum or something.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings.
Oh, Fleeto thinks your ha could stand for your odor really hinders attention. Our Van Gruistum posits, yes, Otto, ram him apart.
But you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know. Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it. So, once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
Alright. What are the options here? Yeah, balance, whatever, leaving that alone. Albion the Bard suggests, yo, robot harem, awesome. Though it's worth noting that the Y is capitalised and the H is capitalised, so make of that what you will. You'll note we're not wearing our blindfold at this point. I'm not sure what sort of greater meaning that has.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry.
Note the way our skirt flies up from turning. Physics!
Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
You're not exactly known for shutting your face either.
9S.
What is...
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
Call me sex pot.
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright.
No need to be so formal. I'll just call you by your fucking serial number
I
instead.
almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man. 2B.
Ooh, things to buy and sell. We can actually sell our HUD chips if we want. So if we wanted to take off the HP gauge as I did earlier, we could sell it and never have it again, just for larks. Although, as established, if we took out our OS chip, we would die. But these ones are only available on easy mode, so we might as well sell all of these. Auto fire, auto evade, auto program, auto weapon switch. Yes, I am a savvy businessman. And you can buy additional things for the HUD. We can buy a sound analysis graph. I'm not entirely sure what purpose that has. We can buy the XP gauge, which shows us when we're going to level up. And we can get something that shows us where the fishing spots are. Because hey, fishing's back from the previous game, and it's just as pointless. I'm just going to load up on recovery items though, because as we've established, I'm shit at games. Targus Meropia asks, you can sell the ability to save. No, but you can sell the ability to spot save points on the minimap, I think is what that was. Okay.
You need to be near an access.
Yeah, I already explained that.
You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
Yeah, he's not kidding. Because as we've established, there is not autosave, except when there is. Oh, we've got a test email. World building, bitch! Right, where are we going? Oh, we're going right here. People with conspicuous arrowheads over their bonds. Man, these are some efficiently designed robots. Alright, that's enough world building for now. Continue this plot.
2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need
With Venom says, hate to say it, but I do not like the art style at all. Well, to each their own. It is a little bit monochrome, isn't it? I think, in a literal sense at this point. And it doesn't get much better when we're not in space.
Understood.
Albion the Bard says, humanity is doomed. Make an army of teenage Japanese kids in fancy clothes. Why? Good question, Albion the Bard. The answer is Japanese. The answer was contained within your original question.
Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
I didn't ask.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Alright, I shall permit you to speak. I guess they're kind of emphasizing that despite being androids, they have a lot of human characteristics. Maybe it's like the androids in the Alien films, where they're basically got all the squashy, liquidy, squirty bits that humans have, they're just all weird colours. Pluto says, "Oh hey guys, I looked at what the blindfold are. They are not blindfolds, they are your HUD visor. They look like blindfolds. I have a feeling that was the point from a symbolic perspective."
Alright, alright.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out.
Dishes are asked, is most of the game in this semi-3D perspective? Seems awkward as fuck. Well, we got good news for you. This game goes around and about like a fucking merry-go-round. At least the camera does. At the moment you may notice we're playing a bullet hell shooter. That will not last. Well, we leveled up. Ring the fucking bells. Ring the fucking ending bells. A little call back for those who were with us earlier. Damage to these guys only counts if you shoot the center bit. If you can only like destroy the cannons to give you a better line of sight on the center bit. Gameplay tips. Secret Negative asks, are you going to play the new Sticks Yards, or is it straight to Mass Effect from here on out? Yeah. I've started on the Mass Effect, I'm afraid, so I'm probably bunked in for the long haul on that one. I only have like a specific number of hours in the day to play video games. I made a little time sheet for myself so I could actually section out my time efficiently, because there are a couple of projects I needed to find time to work on and it just wasn't getting done efficiently, flying by the usual seat of the pants. And I've allotted myself most of the afternoon for playing video games, or open quotes, researching video games, which basically means playing video games other than what I'm reviewing. Nacho Bittles asks, Yahtzee, how far have you got in this game? I've finished it. I got all the way to the ending where it deletes your save after you get it. That's why we're playing it from the start. In fact, it wasn't even particularly worth it to get the proper ending for deleting the save. I only did it because I thought there might be something else, but there kind of wasn't. You know, I started playing the first Styx game and I didn't play it for very long. Maybe I'm just sick of every bloody game having stealth elements now. Secret Negative, yes, there are 5 endings and a further 21 joke endings to this game. Not Styx, that was another thing I was talking about. So, get a good luck, because this is the sandbox we're spending most of the game in. Oh, hello 9S. Thanks for rejoining us. Yes, targets Meropia. At least there's green now. So much green. We're going to have so much green, you're going to get sick of green. And I'm going to kill a moose. Because fuck it. Die, moose. You don't belong in this town. Unfortunately, I cannot hit the moose with my fly up into the air attack. Moose just too heavy, turns out. Moose dead. Oh, we got some beast hide. That's a crafting item. You want to start shit? You want to start shit as well? Yeah, I thought so. Come and get your medicine. You've eaten your last maple tree, bitch. So I guess this must be a Canadian city we're in. A ruined future post-apocalyptic city. Montreal, perhaps. Ooh, let's catch the comedy festival. Or, as it's known now, Resistance HQ. Ba-bum.
None of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space.
The mooses, on the other hand.
Weird.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's not the pickup button. Well, whatever destroyed the Earth, you can't say it wasn't thorough. What a good work ethic this Apocalypse must have had. Nice job, Apocalypse! Somehow it took all the furniture from the apartments as well. Oh shit, look at what we've just found. A fishing spot. You know what I'm about. I'm a Stardew Valley veteran, motherfucker. And now, to play the waiting game. So, how are we all doing today, chat? Who did I marry in Stardew? I married Leah, the arty chick, because I could boost my reputation with her by giving her flowers I found on the ground outside her house. Oh, he made a little jump and I got overexcited, I'm afraid. I like that we're sitting on a sort of virtual kickstand. Well, I can't see any fish, but I guess the robot knows better than me. Oh, hi! That's a nice big fish we've caught. I don't think I've ever caught a fish that big. Oh, hell. Let's see if we're on a roll. I've tried this minigame like 3 or 4 times when I was playing this game for real. I only caught little piddly fish. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. Singy bingy wingy wing ding dong tong fongy fongy hung. Oh, I get overexcited when he does the little jump. Okay, we're just going to catch one more fish, alright? And maybe at the end of the stream we'll try eating the fish and see what happens. Oh shit, I'm on a roll with the fish today. Another koi carp. Alright, let's stop fishing. Yep. Poo. Oh, Ben from TTG wants us to know he's writing a script for a play. Who still does that? These aren't humans, these are androids as well, by the way, just clarifying. We only ever hear from humans from, like, pre-recorded announcements from the moon. Yes, it's probably the twist you're expecting.
Huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
You're number 2.
Hmm? You know about
Foreshadowing.
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls.
Are you an
most of this
enemy
territory.
enemy?
You must be the new scouts we heard.
If you're an enemy
I'm
then
sure my people will have
I'm
plenty
going to
of
have to get
information for you.
nasty.
Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
An enemy's an enemy, 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 an enemy's an enemy. Yeah, fuck you people who say I speed my voice up artificially in my videos. Oh hey! A strange resistance woman. Yeah, I feel generally motion sick. This game is too difficult. Well, that's my immersion ruined. Hey, don't you try disabusing yourself. You came up with that bloody hard mode game. Where were we? Oh yeah, I've got to talk to two lads. Oh yes, supplies. There's no more chips, I'm afraid. Though if you really want an animal for some reason, you can get them that way. Oh hey, the koi carps sell for pretty good. I will sell... If it says that can be exchanged for money, that means that is literally the only purpose. Well, I'm going to keep one koi carp and I'll maybe hang on to the rest for my tea. Oh, he doesn't currently sell plug-in chips, but he would like to. If only he had some raw materials, like 20 bear asses. Yeah, this is the setting up pretty much all of the side quests in this game. Go to place, collect some of this, and come back. Yep, and we get them by smashing up machines, of course.
Location data obtained. Marking on map.
Yeah, I'll do your bloody side bollocks. Yes, well, he's the weapon dealer, but his tools are in bad shape. If only he could find some arbitrary bits and pieces to get the toolbox working again. Well, I would leave him to his own devices, but his own devices seem to be fucked up. 4 complex gadgets. 1 smartphone. 1 Furby. 1 GPS device. What's another complex gadget? One of those fold-up umbrellas you can put in a handbag. Well, now we've got 2 little icons on the mini-map. You probably can't see because the resolution's crap.
Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Oh, drinking, a vibrator isn't a complex gadget. They're usually just a little rotating cylinder hooked up to a battery, surrounded in a plastic casing.
Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on
Yeah, we're literally chatting about the weather.
Fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
This is not a fast-paced game.
I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you to be. Anyway, talk to you later.
Now, unfortunately, we no longer have the auto-heal chip because that was in the body that got blown up. We can recover it, but not for a while, I'm afraid. So now we're going to have to take care of the healing ourselves for a bit. Later on in the game, I found a way to totally break the combat by healing by equipping like 3 chips, one of which auto-healed like 2.4% every second or something, One that gave me health back every time I damaged someone, and one that gave me health back every time I killed someone. So basically the game was a walkover after I had those 3 equipped.
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Alright.
Data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this.
I guess we haven't
Our
finished this
satellite
quest yet.
resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites.
Oh, we
soon.
found some iron
General
ore.
idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
And you. Hello, Jarl Xander. Thank you for saying hello to me. Little politeness counts for a lot. Well, I've gone to this circle on the map, but I've sort of forgotten what we came here for. Oh, we still need to find a small gear. Alright, give 'em up. I'm after your small gears. The sooner you relinquish them, the sooner this can all be over. Well, there's black icons on the map. Where are they? Oh, bugger it. I'm sure we'll find small gears somewhere. Unfortunately, the fastest way to get around this game is to keep pressing the dash button like this. Bit silly, really. It's like moonwalking in Symphony of the Night. Laughing the Ape says, I just saw on TV that a single avocado needs 300 to 500 litres of water. That doesn't sound right. That would be a fucking big avocado. I was being facetious there. Do you have a small gear? Well, what bloody use are you then? Oh, I'm on the front page again. Oh Jesus, the pressure! I can't take it! So many people watching.
This is the place that
Hairless Morgan says, Yahtzee, did you hear that a Castlevania TV series is coming to Netflix? I thought there already was a Castlevania TV series. I thought it was called Helsing. Har 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 har. For some reason there's a lot of Japanese media where they think it's really clever to spell Dracula's name backwards. Ow, 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 you bastard. Alright, well I have to heal myself now, like a bitch. Like a bitch who doesn't have a healing item auto-use thing. Oh hey, it's the body of another player. With a really weird name. Now, there's a couple of things we can do with other players' bodies. It's almost like it thinks it's Dark Souls, isn't it? Each one's got a sort of randomly generated sentence that doesn't actually mean anything attached to it. So, we can either retrieve the body, which means we'll get health from it and a couple of buffs, or we can repair the body, which means we'll get a sidekick to help us in combat for a little bit. But I'm kind of low on health, so I'm taking the first option. Aha! A complex gadget. We needed one of them. And there's another one. Haha! Ow! I wouldn't say it's that interesting a combat engine. It's just got the active dodge thing, which I'm pretty sure every Platinum game has. Bodoka asks, Yahtzee, why aren't you going back to the factory to get your huge sword? 'Cause I can't be asked. Which is basically my defining motivation for virtually everything in life. Did we get all the complex gadgets? Oh no, we're missing one complex gadget. There's probably a TV remote control lying around the dirt somewhere around here. Keep your eyes peeled, team. Well, there's an item, and I don't think it's inside the red circle. Yep, it's a tree seed. Which ain't no use to me. Oh, I guess it might be a use to this tree that keeps vanishing when I stand next to it.
Let's get these back to the trader.
Alrighty. So we've got the complex gadgets, we still need the small gear. Fighter Pilot 555 suggests cut the grass. I'm trying. Oh, it's not working. You got my hopes up for a second there, cut the grass.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge
Oh, bugger, there was a chest on there.
too.
Oh well. Hey, any of you mooses know where I can find small gears? Well, this is a pisser. Last time I played this, I just came to this circle, killed all the robots in it, and then I had enough stuff for the quest. That's randomness in game mechanics for you. Fine, we'll just hand in the other quest. Yes, secret negative. 9S does like stating the obvious. Ooh, there are plants here. Blimey. That caught me off guard. I suppose this will teach me to sit in the seat that's facing the wrong way on the train. Ugh. Hang on, what was that? Hey, another corpse. You can be my friend, corpse. Fighter Pilot 555 says, hey Yahtzee, why does the Shota bot have a gold sword? You might as reasonably ask why any of us have got swords. Oh, well, I guess we found an answer to do they have genitals question. The answer is either no, or yes if you're into something incredibly horrifying. Alright, I will hand in quest 1, and then we'll go back out and look for small gears. Small metal gears. Huh, he almost had one of them Otacon revelations there. I never wanted to kill anyone. That's why I designed giant robots with huge smashing devices that shoot puppies and rainbows. What? Someone's misusing it? Damn! How could I possibly have expected that? Yeah, sure. So we can get a bigger sword, or we can upgrade our existing sword. Yeah, whatever, we'll do that. Still hanging on to this koi carp. Verdin Kane says, Otacon revelation? You mean he almost pissed himself and cried then talked about anime? Well, funny you should mention that. 9S will be going through the process a few times in the course of the plot. In terms of pissing himself and crying, anyway. Drahenkin asks if I've seen Iron Fist. No, but I did watch a clip or two on YouTube, and for some reason all of them started with the Iron Fist bloke being led into a room in like some kind of restraining device by like 4 toughs, and then at some apparently internally conceived cue, he then broke out of the restraining device and beat them all up. This happened in every clip I saw. I guess if you're into that sort of thing, then check it out. Where are these black marks on the map? This is driving me mad. I guess they're upstairs. See if we can find a way up. Yeah, as we can see, the apocalypse destroyed all the furniture. Oh, there you are. Cheeky. And you. A thing! And it's not a small gear. Well, shit. Alright, let's explore the open world. If this had been my first time playing, I'd have been very confused at this point. But here's the red circle. I went to the red circle. What now? I can't make decisions. I'm a millennial. Protector27 asks, hi Yahtzee, comparing New Zelda and Horizon something something, which do you prefer the most? I guess I explored Breath of the Wild more. I think if you're looking for a more story-based experience, you'd be better off with Horizon Zozy Dozy. You gotta have small gears. You got so many parts. Yeah, do your stomp attack. Do your easily dodged stomp attack. I am very afraid of it. Oh, what a jolly day. Drop shit! I'd stop doing it if you dropped shit. Where are we? Quests. Active quests. Small gear, 0 out of 1. They seemed like we were picking up small gears all the time during the prologue. Seems like they're coming out of our ears. I am the save point police. Step away from the save point. Well, I think my point is made. We unlock these save points and then we can save as long as we're inside as the circle has marked on the minimap. See, now there's a big circle around here. Alright. People are saying Total Biscuit had this same problem with quest items not dropping and had to reload his save. Well, I guess we could try that. Secret Negative points out that superhero TV series are genuinely the biggest cancer of pop culture right now. Do you agree, chat? Answers on a postcard. I can't say I've really watched any of them. I've pretty much only watched shows like that in clip form on YouTube. Though I did enjoy David Tennant's performances in the Jessica Jones thing. Oh, hang on, that was a friend. A just young boy. Or is that just a young boy? Yeah, sure, whatever. Come on, Akira, whatever your name was. suppose if you like, you know, choreographed martial arts, you could do worse than the Marvel TV shows. I mean, what was that TV show with Chow Yun-fat in it? Ah, who cares? Alright, you know what? Let's do the quit the title and reload thing. I just want a small gear. Is it so much to ask? Trainkin says, honestly, I hope Netflix doesn't fuck up Death Note. Well, Death Note kind of fucked itself up about halfway through. But never mind. It was about a battle of wits between two geniuses. That's lost when you kill one. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to save then load. I didn't really do anything since the last save. I didn't think it mattered. Beholden, yeah, I've seen the live action Death Note, it was bloody awful. Though it's good if you have a fetish for people eating potato chips, I suppose. John Markley asks, what game would people like to see him stream after I'm dumb? Some possibilities. Nier Automata, which is this. Yakuza 5, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, WWE 2K17, Final Fantasy 15, Grim Dawn, or Crusader Kings 2. Quite an extensive list. Oh, you thought I was going to get hit. You were wrong. Oh, well, I guess you were right. If you thought I was going to get hit by the other thing. Hey! Oh. No, that was Broken Circuit. We already had those. A highway between two buildings. Maybe this was San Francisco. Okay, now all the enemies in the red circle have respawned. When I do that attack, it means I want you to juggle him in the air. Why did you not juggle him in the air, you silly lady? You silly lady. Well, I hope he needs extra broken circuits, because we're quids in on those. Okay, that's a small gear. Finally, okay. Bloody marvellous.
The supply trader asked for.
Now we can go and look at a different boring section of desert and deserted city.
The Resistance is a valuable ally to your hub. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Can we get through here? No, we can't. Sorry, I'm old-fashioned. I think if the map shows that there's a path leading somewhere, there should be a path there leading to that place. But what do I know? Okay. Time to, as the MMO parlance goes, hand in. Philosophy and shit. DSLV1205 says, I haven't played this yet, but seeing as there's two protagonists, could this game have been done with co-op, or would it screw up the game in some way? Well, yes, it kind of would have screwed up the game in some way, because there's a large sections of the game where the characters are separated, and you also play as 9S in the second playthrough. So yes, it's important, very important to the very, very carefully worked out story that there not be co-op. Okay. It's just got the weird sort of asynchronous co-op where you pick up other people's bodies, but they don't actually directly control them. Oh, yeah, sorry. Forgot to get the next bit of plot. Hey, it's enemy and enemy. Say it with me 10 times fast. Enemy and enemy, 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 enemy and enemy. Ooh, and perhaps we could give her an enema. Give an enema to enemy and enemy. Then once we've given an enema to enemy and enemy, we could make the enema out of antimony. Let's give an antimony enema to enemy enemy. So I'll try that again. Let's give an antimony enema to enemy and enemy. And then perhaps we could have some Emmental cheese. Alright, now we're officially going to the desert. I guess we're following the Mario pattern. Grasslands, desert, forest, jungle, ice worlds, fire worlds, boss. Alternatively, grasslands, desert, ocean, jungle, ice world, fire world, boss.
Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
What's another word we can stick in there? Antimony enema to enemy and enemy, Emmental, ebony, ebony enemy and enemy, wants an antimony enema. It's not assonance, Plokite Wolf, get it right. Assonance is when two vowels sort of sound the same. Notice how we get a cheeky view of 2B's rump every time she runs. Why would you even want to do this crafty camera thing to look up her skirt? Oh, you can see her right there. I mean, that skirt's not even pretending to cover that up. Anomaly, that's a good one. Let's create an antimony enema anomaly for enemy and enemy. And she will say, oh, criminy, I've had an enema anomaly. Why are you all telling me to press L3 and R3? I suspect that you're trying to play a crafty jape on me.
Waiting in a rocky stretch up ahead. Head on over. Just remember that there's nowhere to resupply out there. If you need anything, what can I help you with?
Yeah, I'm just stuck up on some recovery. Alimony? It's got that long O in there, kind of spoils the rhythm. Oh, it's Tony. Hello, Tony. Who are we praying to? That question opens a can of worms, doesn't it? Epiphany? Lemony, that's good. A lemony enema. A lemony enema epiphany. Anomaly. Someone compile all this into one paragraph and I'll read it all out in my fastest voice. Jackie Lightbulb says, Yahtzee, I read will save the galaxy for food. It was great. Thanks for writing it. Thanks for buying it, Jackie Lightbulb. Assuming you bought it. But yes, I am glad you enjoy my literary ambitions. Someone was telling me that Patton Oswalt once said that every young writer goes through a phase of defaulting to either zombies, spaceships, or wastelands, and that I've now done all three with my first 3 books. So I guess I'd better do something else, or no one will ever take me seriously.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Hey, our leader told
Oh, here's one. Secret Negative says, a lemon enemies autonomous enemy is an anomaly. Oh, that was easy. Give me a really long one. Do a whole paragraph. Monolith K says, Emily's Ebony Lebony Enema Anomaly, Enemy and Enemy. Emily's Ebony Lebony Enema Anomaly, Enemy and Enemy.
What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, that?
Hi Valera, ask any ideas for your new book then? Yeah, I'm working on something. Oh, and it's not zombies, wastelands or spaceships.
Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
Alright, something blew up. I guess that's impressive.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Hey, it's the new variety of butt plug robot. You see, we never really move past butt plug robots in this game, but there's a lot of different kinds. Fangs Up 7 asks, if I usually only find Yahtzee's more puerile and childish swearing humour funny instead of witty humour, would Will Save the Galaxy for Food be funny to someone like me? Well, why don't you answer that, people in chat? People saying do the self-destruct so that because if you do that 2B's skirt comes off. It's barely on now! I believe I've already made that point. What's wrong with you people? If you want to see bums, search the internet for bums. You'll be surprised by the variety on display. I mean, if all you want is bums, then you're living in a golden age, frankly.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
Well, the next bit of the game is to go to all the points on the map that are on display, currently on the mini-map, and kill a bunch of identical enemies. Which is kind of boring, so let's see if we can fuck ourselves up somehow. Hey, caught fish! Oh, I can't eat this caught fish. I happen to know there's one other fish you can eat, and it will kill you. Can we just attach a fish to our chip system? Somehow I doubt it. Oh, here we go. No Class Jack says, Anthony's epiphany of a lemony enema for an enemy, the enemy, was certainly autonomy of antipathy for Timothy. Nice. Yeah, mackerel, thanks, chat. It's a mackerel that you can eat and it will fuck you up. Oh, well. Oh, let's see what happens if I accidentally slip and fall and press on both analog sticks. Oh, that was fun. Her skirt came off. I hope everyone's enjoying this. I hope everyone's enjoying this spectacular display. Oh, I can still move around. I kind of assumed that would be an end to it. Hey, I got my sword back. Why, this wasn't an end at all. I'm still completely fine. I'm just got something riding straight up my bum crack. Boy, it's lucky robots don't feel pain, isn't it? You're gonna have to dig that out with a fucking cement trowel and a crowbar. Alright guys, behold my bum and prepare to die.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
I can't converse right now, 9S. I've lost my pants. Well, that was a pretty fucking weak source self-destruct. I've still got all my shit. I feel like we're sort of missing the point of the self-destruct function. It only really works on a skirt. I'm guessing there are a lot of people working at our factory that needed to get out more often. Drahankin offers another tongue twister. Try this, Yahtzee. Got blood rushed to my head, bit hot lock, popping off the fucking block, not clock and wrist, still watch bent through bot. I'm assuming that was a hilarious reference to something. Oh, I'm dead. Don't know what happened there. Ooh, I can customize the message that appears on our corpse. Okay. Well, let's find something that reflects our newly exposed bum. Which one of these says bum, do we think? A woman without beliefs. Yeah, I guess it's well, we're certainly not a secretive girl, are we? A dreamy child, an earth-loving android, an animal-loving android, a foolish doll. Yeah, a nature-loving android, that'll do. A nature-loving android let life slip away. Well, she let something slip away. Hits a wall. Cried and cried. Lost all courage. That might work. Gave in to doubt. I didn't doubt it. I was curious. It became the wind. Saw a machine dancing like mad. Saw a machine with dreams. Heard the screams of crazed machines. Thought of many friends. Wished for a friend's victory. Saw something strange yet nostalgic, meaning her own bum. Heard the sound of flowing water. Oh God, I just had a horrible thought. A nature-loving android heard the sound of flowing water because her skirt came off and she... No! No, we must not continue that. Oh, here we go. Felt the coldness of water. Regretted a mistake. I'm sort of liking that one. Right, a nature-loving android regretted a mistake. Over there. Skilled Man 101 says, has anyone noticed that this guy sounds like that zero punctuation guy? I get that a lot, Skilled Man 101. Over there. A nature-loving android regretted a mistake over there. Mwah! Voila! Ah, fun. Alright, well, thanks for joining me for the post-zero punctuation stream, because none of my voice commentators did. Or the Discord didn't work. So I can't really blame them. But yes, there's another post-zero punctuation stream every Wednesday at 11 AM Pacific, where I play the game I just did in zero punctuation, which in this case was Nier Automata. Hopefully it will not be spelled incorrectly on all episodes of zero punctuation. So yes, let me think. Oh yes, like, comment and subscribe and shit and all that bollocks. And follow my Twitter on @YahtzeeCroshaw. Follow the Escapist Twitter on @EscapistTwitch or @EscapistMagazine. Come to theescapistmagazine.com every Wednesday for a new episode of Zero Punctuation. Stick around on the stream because next John Markley will be playing some more of this game and will hopefully actually show off some of it. Oh yeah, I've got a skirt again. Better fix that. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Cheery bye.